Hey everyone in the YouTube world, it's Greg from Flying Wheels. Welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. If you love anything auto related, you've clicked on the right channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you get all of our videos coming up on your YouTube page. You can also hit that little bell somewhere down below here so you can get an alert every time we make a new video. I have a Jeep Wrangler. You might have seen the video of us building this Jeep Wrangler. I was extremely excited to finish this thing. I left the front bumper, the front grille completely stock because this is kind of a budget build. The Jeep has 140,000 miles on it. So we did what we wanted to do it without going over budget. Now, just this week, we finished this last week, just this week, somebody backed into our car. You can see the video right here. Oh my goodness, they made that way easier than I thought it was going to be. But I don't think he has much brakes. He doesn't have any brakes. Fucking damn. Welcome back. So if you come close, you can see the damage. Come on, right up here. There is the damage. Now, this is something I wanted to do to this anyway. If you're thinking about replacing your bumpers, a front bumper on a Jeep Wrangler can be pretty expensive. You know, $300, $400 to $700, $800. If you want to do it cheap and easy, you can keep the factory bumper and actually do a modification that looks really, really good for under $100. So this is something I do to the Jeep Wranglers when we're keeping it mostly stock, maybe just a set of wheels and a lift kit, and you wanted to just do some extra modifications to kind of change it, make it your own. Well, I kind of have to do it in this one because we got a big fat dent in our bumper. You might see Jeep Wranglers with the dent in those bumpers right there all the time anyway. So there's a metal reinforcement that goes here to here. This is just a piece of plastic that gets pushed in. Well, you can get these end caps all over the internet, eBay, Amazon. Actually, if you click on the link in our description, there's a direct link on our cart. You can get a discount on these end caps. So what happens, you'd think it just goes right over here, which it fits. That's not exactly what it does. So like I told you, there's metal reinforcement from here to here. This is just plastic. Well, we can cut this plastic off, and this cap slides right over to this part. Now you can see it shortens the bumper by about 6 inches. So your tires are exposed, you have a little bit more of an aggressive look if you're doing Jeep wheels and tires and a lift kit, but you don't want to go all the way out, you just want to do a couple modifications. Super cheap, super easy. You don't have to be a mechanic or an engineer to know how to do this, so I'm going to walk you through and show you how it's done. Let's get started. First things first, you'll see these holes, slotted holes on top, bottom, and front. Those are for push pins. So you don't even have to tack weld, you don't have to rivet, nothing. You just drill some holes into your original factory bumper, and this gets push pinned on. Here, like I had mentioned, there is nothing from here over. So we're just going to take a whiz wheel or a Sawzall and cut right straight through. Going in from around the back side, you can see the metal reinforcement right here and right down here. So just keep the tape on the inside or the outside lip of your metal reinforcement, and you can draw a tape line right around. So I know when I make my cut, I'm going to follow the outside of this tape all the way down. Safety glasses, gloves. Don't wear sandals. Do as I say, not as I do. It's a nice day out. I wasn't planning on doing this. Now I'm doing it. Whatever. So follow your tape line. Ta-da! The beautiful thing is, it's being encapsulated, so it doesn't even have to look that pretty. Now watch this. I'm going to put my end cap on and fit it a few times. So I'm not completely happy with that. I know in the past I've had it butted up almost right to this. So I'm going to cut it a little bit better, try to trim it down, and try to get this end cap to fit just a little bit better. So this is about what it's going to look like if I cut it at the metal. I haven't done this in a while, so I forgot. I actually, last time I did this Jeep, I had this butt up right up against here. So there's about a 4-inch gap now that I'm going to cut right into the metal reinforcement and push this over. So now we are cutting into the bumper, the metal reinforcement of the bumper, to move this all the way over, and then cut, and then cap your trim. Final result, you can see it comes with push pins. So we drill a hole in where the push pins go, Now here, you can actually see there's slightly a gap right there, which I'm not completely pleased with. So all you have to do is keep making cuts and kind of play with it a little bit until you get it to where you're completely happy with it, because this will, with just a little bit of work and time, line up perfectly if you do your measurements correctly. And then, like I said, where the push pins are, you just make a dot with a Sharpie, drill your holes, line everything up, and push your push pins in. And then here you go. So that's, for the most part, what it's going to look like finished. So we have stock bumper, goes all the way out to the wheels. This one, cut in. And then once we're finished, I'll show you the final of what finished product. We cut that much, so like 10 inches-ish. I don't know, yeah, that looks right, about right. 10 inches. We cut this much, about 4 inches, the metal reinforcement off of it. You just use a Sawzall. So we did have to cut the metal reinforcement. I forgot that we had to do that last time. And that helped butt this up right to this part right here. So we got our stubby bumper caps, butted right up to the original factory manufactured OEM bumper. And it's shortened, so now we have the wheel, but we still have our fenders, so it's legal, it's cool looking. It cost me 80 bucks and like 20 minutes. And you have a custom-ish looking bumper versus spending 3 to 8 plus on and on for an aftermarket bumper cover. So it's that easy if you're looking for a real simple, cheap upgrade, like I was, because we had that dented bumper corner. Ta-da! We got this. It's done. It looks good. 80 bucks, 20 minutes later. You can buy this on our Amazon. I think there's a discount code in there right below in the description somewhere. Cheap modification for your Jeep Wrangler. Go enjoy yourself. You're welcome. Make sure to subscribe somewhere down below. Thanks a lot, everyone. Adios. Wait. Don't go anywhere just yet. Hopefully you haven't clicked away. If you have, those people missed out on my one last tip. This turns out to be faded over the years. So this is 09, so it's 10 years of fading on here. This is brand new black. Brand new black, faded black. It looks goofy. What I did was I took a textured black coating rattle can. You can buy them, like Rust-Oleum makes them. Also in my Amazon shopping cart, which you can get in the link down below. We texture coated this entire black front bumper when we did this build. So we did the fenders, we did the bumpers, the rear bumpers, mirrors, everything. We brought it right back to life. So it's a nice, like satin black with a texture to it. So it matches this. If you don't do something like that, it's going to be a variation in color. So make sure you do that prior to putting that on. That way you're matched. That's it for now.